everyone, Jen Loves Wrestling here. Hope you are having a great day. We got a lot to talk about today and not a lot of time to do it, so we're going to try and cover a little bit of 205, UK, and NXT. We're not going to hit every single thing, but because that's 3 shows, that's a lot to go through, but we're going to just hit the bullet points here. And first of all, take care of some business here. Few new subscribers this week, so I'd like to welcome you all in. I know most, if not all of you, are over from YouNow, and you can catch Jen Loves Wrestling on YouNow every Friday around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going really well there, and I'd like to welcome in my new fan base from there. So, welcome guys. Feel free to introduce yourself in the comment section. Without further ado, we're going to start with 205 Live. It was a great 205 Live for my favorites. Daivari and Tony Nese defeated the Bollywood Boys. Big fan of Daivari and big fan of Ashanti the Adonis. Those are 2 of my favorite guys that are on 205 right now. I'd like to add Brian Kendrick in the mix, of course, if he's coming back. But right now, with the current roster that's wrestling on a regular basis, Daivari and Ashanti, you know, I'd say my top 2. Ashanti defeated August Grey. So, NXT UK, Joe Coffey defeated Eddie Dennis. The good news here, though, and it does get better from here as well, but the good news is Eddie actually had a full-on match, and he looked great, so I'm happy. Welcome back to the ring, Eddie Dennis. Sam Gradwell defeated Dave Mastiff. Gradwell continues to impress. He is absolutely hilarious. I talked to my Alexa, my Amazon Dot today, and it said that we are expecting thunderstorms, and I always expect a thunderstorm when I tune into NXT UK. And also, Jenny defeated Danny Luna. Jenny continues to impress as well, as does Dar and Shaw Samuels. Unfortunately, we're not victorious in their match against Mustache Mountain, but again, love this pairing. Okay, so on to NXT. In my opinion, this was the show of the week. Like I said, there were bullet points and great moments. 205 was excellent as well, honestly. Great moments from a lot of the shows this week. Not so much Raw. I guess the best thing there was Damian Priest. Him and Rhea Ripley are really 2 of the only things worth watching on Raw. I don't know where the tag team champions have been. We haven't seen them since WrestleMania. So, but right now, for what they've been putting on the past couple weeks, hasn't been great in my opinion, but at least Damian Priest to look forward to. So he's doing well there. NXT. So speaking of NXT, where Damian Priest came from, we opened the show with a match that I was really looking forward to. 2 of my absolute favorites in NXT, Mercedes Martinez and Dakota Kai. And they actually wrestled a pretty decent match in a, not to anybody's, or at least not to my surprise, of course, but a fantastic match, until this got broken up with by Raquel Gonzalez, which I was actually okay with, because I love the fact that neither one of these ladies, who both could use the win, nobody got pinned in this match. So I was okay with this kind of ending in a schmoz. Raquel then proceeded to wreck and total Mercedes. See what I did there? So, after this, we had a very interesting development going on. Shotzi Blackheart and Amber Moon received flowers during their promo. Turns out the card said the flowers were from none other than Dexter Lumis. So this, of course, displeased Miss Indy Hartwell. So, this led later in the night to Indy and Candice attacking Shotzi and Ember pre-match, because obviously Indy is heartbroken and devastated and, you know, wants to know, oh, there's the thunderstorm. I'm sorry, guys, I just got distracted by the weather. Call me Tom Phillips. Actually, don't. Okay, so anyways, where was I? It's pouring out now, and I love it. Thank you. That's little Sam Gradwell out there, a thunderstorm. Okay, so blah blah blah. Okay, so this was super cool, you guys. She hasn't been on that much, so I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name right here. Zeta Ramir faced Toni Storm. and actually managed to defeat Toni Storm. And not only did she defeat Toni Storm, but she comes in. This girl, Zeta, comes in. Super unassuming. We've barely seen her before. Friggin' hits one of the best, most beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, stunning. If you haven't seen it, see it. It'll take your breath away. Shooting star press. Hit one of the best ones I've ever seen. And defeats Toni Storm. So, big things, hopefully, for Zeta. Because, man, that was awesome. And I cannot say enough how gorgeous that shooting star press was. She freaking nailed it. She just comes in, bam, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, girl, get it. Alright, so then we followed it up, of course, because we continue with the embarrassment of riches on NXT. And just when we think we've had all we can possibly handle, you got somebody like Zeta Ramirez showing up out of nowhere and just crushing it. But then, like I said, to continue with that embarrassment of riches, amazing promos by LA Knight and Everrise. And LA Knight's just delivery is so smooth. And just, it's so interesting. And so, now my satellite on my TV has been lost now. I'm getting so distracted by the weather now. I'm sorry, guys. It's so unprofessional of me. Okay, so, yeah, I know Everrise didn't say much in their promo. But they just let their that's the cool thing about NXT. Everybody's natural personality just shines. These guys are just funny. And it was like a minute-long segment, but they're hilarious. I love them. So Bronson Reed defeated Austin Theory. And this was interesting. And I know you all felt it out there. And maybe I felt it a little more because I am a female. But Dexter Lumis came out. And oh my heart, poor Indy is so devastated. She's practically unresponsive the whole match, not paying attention to anything that was going on during her brother, Austin Theory's match. But Dexter came out and I guess in the way that Dexter Lumis could, sort of seemed a little, felt bad about what happened. But Indy was not having it. She was heartbroken, our poor little Indy. And so Index is in a little bit of trouble here, guys. So prayer circle for Index. Okay, so then, of course, to keep the awesome stuff going, Imperium picks up another wonderful, impressive, amazing victory over Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. But of course, again, here we are again. This has not been without controversy. Imperium, grizzled young veterans have stated their case to be in the tag title scene. Ciampa and Tim have annoyingly stated their intentions in the tag title scene, and I say that because Tim is not where he belongs right now, but he needs to learn. But Imperium, I understand why they're not in the tag title picture right now. They're clouded by, and I said this on my last video last week, they are clouded by too much external noise. There is too much else going on around them, and it reared its ugly head in this match again. Now we have Alexander Wolf, who kind of showed that he has mixed feelings when it comes to Killian Dane. Alexander Wolf comes off in Imperium as a very cold, what's the word that I can use? Kind of mechanical. But here he showed feelings. Marcel wanted him to hit Killian Dane with steel chair, and he hesitated. And then Marcel was going to smash Dane into the steps, and Alexander Wolf kind of stepped in the way. So I don't think it's that Wolf is unhappy with Imperium. I don't think it's that he wants to leave or anything like that. He has been representing Ring Conf back even when he was in Sanity. So yes, they have that connection there, and I just think that this was him standing over somebody that used to be a running mate to him, that used to be in the same group as him, and he's seen him, and he couldn't pull the trigger on this, and I don't think it necessarily even has to do with Imperium. I just think that's some unresolved issues right there. But yeah, Killian Dane, I don't know, what Wolf's got to get it sorted, because, I don't know. Like I said, Wolf was even representing Ring Comp back when he was Insanity. Via Twitter, via other social media stuff, sharing their stuff, supporting them. So I guess we'll see where this one goes. But we definitely need Tim in there. Alright, so Pete Dunne promo. Pete Dunne pretty much saying that he could take any title in the company right now that he wants. And this was a very good, very solid promo from Pete Dunne. Somebody who is more known for doing their talking in the ring, but he just has that, like, stone cold, icy-eyed psychopath thing down so well. And it's like he does naturally what Karrion Kross works so hard to do and doesn't even succeed, in my opinion. But Pete Dunne does succeed. We had, okay, so we are going over 10 minutes in this video. We are going to wrap this up. We even had a Ted DiBiase cameo, though, in the Cameron Grimes stuff. So make sure, if you haven't checked out NXT, make sure you check that out. That was a fantastic show. Not a flaw in the 2 hours. Beautiful stuff. Great week overall in WWE. Again, make sure you check me out every Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouNow live streaming. It's a really fun time, guys, so I hope to see some of you guys there, as some of them have come over to this channel. So let's bring some of the YouTube people over to you now as well. That would be awesome. Alright, so either way, guys, I hope you like, subscribe, view, share, all of that stuff, and I hope you have a good day. Alright, love you guys. See ya. Mwah. Bye.